Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. Let's get to it. Okay, so I need to find Severin and cast doubt on his actions. Okay. Alrighty then. I'm still trying to figure out my audio. Trying to get it to the right loudness. I had some headroom last time, so I turned it up a little bit. It's weird how loudness works. I don't know. It feels like if you turn it up all the way, that it should be loud, but that's not how it works. Like when I speak, I'm where everyone says I should be, but it is lower in practice. So this Mina Nunku is following me. We probably both had the same quest. No. And do that. Bop. Bop. Okay, where is doubt? Where is doubt? Flush, psych, paper, hold on. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Up. Oh, I have to actually, like, get up next to them and do the thing. Okay. He fled. Okay, so Zai, what do you have to... I should probably start reading these a little bit more. Let's see. If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. I wonder what dodos tasted like. I owe you one. Would have gotten away myself if not for Severin shoving me aside. Boy. Are we gonna beat up Severin? Hey, buddy. But a pirate knows no shame. I have no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you this sack because I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Asine and send him my regards. Okay. I will take the sack of oranges. No, we're not doing that. Oh, wait. I went to... What? Where am I going? I'm going to Lower Lenosia. Boy, that walk everywhere thing that I said last episode probably isn't going to last long. Because, you know, my time is so limited. Oh, you're right there. That's perfect. Hello. A delivery from Summerford Farms. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only things not here are those bagmen, and I don't miss them one bit. Here's a Staleworn's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. Yes, you can. Why are those guys killing those poor lambs? So, one thing I have just decided to do, there's going to be maintenance today. So, I think I'm going to do 2 episodes in one today. So this might be a little bit longer than normal. Just to sort of keep my hourly schedule. I keep forgetting that these, you know, online games have maintenance. And, yeah. So... we're in for a long one. I wonder if I can hit 20. The XP certainly feels faster. And I don't know how much of it is being on this server with that buff. And how much of it is, like, over time, leveling experiences kind of condense because developers want you to get to the end game quicker. So the first few levels are way easier than when the game first came out, you know? Back in one piece. That's a relief. How did you fare, Brunwolf? Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, all right. Though I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held out more hope for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but to sell us short in favor of those godforsaken goblins. Sigh. You'd do well to mind yourself around that two-gill cheat. Even or if he'd leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you. Yeah, I'm not worried. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. Okay. Hello. Blast. At this rate, the crops will never be harvested. If only we had black loam. Just a bit could send our stalks soaring. Stalks? I see what you did there. I'll bet Rotweida. What's with all these weird-ass names? Knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard. Okay. I think I will. Oh, Rotweida. Must be you. Can I jump over the fence? I can. Sometimes it's weird about what you can and can't jump over. Oh, that's not you. Oh, there you are. Hello, Rottweiler. That gherkin's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some from the cockpot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled by the aurochs that dwell there. Once you've 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Prefwall, weird names again, at Tiller's Rest. He'll know what to do. Okie doke. Can do. Let's see. Oh, there's a fate, like right there. I don't want to level sync. I just want to do my thing. Hi. Oh. Who's me? Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Well, these things are trampling around everywhere. Hello. Man, that's super loud. I hope I can be heard over it. That'll be a good test. You know, this whole thing is going to go on for a while, so, you know, I'll have time to adjust everything and whatnot, so we'll consider it a learning opportunity. I talk about audio a lot because, in my opinion, I think audio is the most important thing. All right. Freewall? I'll call you Freewall. Hello, Freewall. Arg. Even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. But a bit of this black loam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam's not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomach, eh? Oh, don't tell me the Gherkin and Rottweiler neglected to mention where black loam comes from. Well, surely you figured out on your own, from the cloying stench. It comes from the aurochs' lair, of all places. Are you telling me I just brought you a bunch of, like, hard shit? Awesome. Well, why dwell on who misled whom about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the black loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get... Probably just going to get the bronze pieces. Confounded pirates. You know what? They're biting the hand that feeds them. The mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself if I hadn't sworn to Staleworn that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown. Class quest rewards. There are some actions which can only be learned by completing specific class quests. For example, the ranged Lancer weapon skill Piercing Talon is acquired by completing the Lancer's guild quest available at 15. So this is a subtle hint that I need to go back to Limsa Lamensa and do my quest so I can have all my skills. Let's see, Aethernet. Marada's Guild. Hello. What skill do I get? Let's see. Oh! Ooh. You know what? We'll just go, we'll go with the highest. Yeah, we'll go with that. And let's see. Yeah, yes. Okay, anyway. Let's go. I see you have been diligent in your training. You need not tell me in words. It shows in your bearing, in your unwavering gaze. It is time for you once more to lift your axe in service of the guild. There have been reports of sizable creature roaming the outskirts of Aleport in western Lenosia. This monster is no Kujata, but the threat it presents to the locals is nonetheless sufficient to warrant our attention. It should also prove a worthy foe to test your burgeoning prowess. How to find this beast? Well, I'm fortunate enough to count among my acquaintances a veteran hunter and archer by the name of Reinfred. He took up residence in Aleport some years ago and will gladly aid you in the task. With Rainfred's insistence, you are to track down this prowling danger and provide it a swift and bloody passage to the afterlife. May your axe swing true. Okay. So where is Aleport? Is it in lower? Morabi Docks. Is it in eastern? There's Costa del Sol, Mineport. Okay, I need to go to western Lenosia. How do I get to western Lenosia? I think it's... yeah. Upper decks. Western Thanland. That's a little nondescript. That's gonna open, right? Nice. So it can't go left, gotta go right. I should probably get the aetherite crystal. Or Aethernet shard. Hello. Okay, so I guess you go to Western. Hey, perfect. 40 gil. Can do. I'm gonna attune real quick. Cool. So I was talking last time about getting a chocobo, and I looked up, you know, when I get one, and it's just part of the main sequence quest. I keep calling it main sequence. It's main scenario. 1-0 Warzones, boys, eh? Why, I've known that sprat since he was knee-high to a... Well, he's always been kind of a big fella. Was Wurzen... Now... And now they call him Axemaster, eh? Not a subtle lot, you marauders. So I suppose you're here to hunt down our local trouble. What you need to do, then, is take yourself northwest up towards Camp Skull Valley and give a good whistle. The mean bugger you're after, his name's Patrapoton, by the by, will come running across the weeded plains. He'll think you're trespassing on his territory, so you better have that cleaver of yours ready. Oshin's blessing be upon ye. That kind of like, I like it. I like it when you know, when writers write in the accent. I think that's really cool. You know, it's something I can't do if I were to write. I think, yeah, I like that very much. But it's a bitch to read. I get tongue-tied. Hello, Rothlite Pelican. I'm just clearing stuff out. Crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of the women. Just clearing this out so the thing I'm trying to kill doesn't, you know. All right. Hello, Patrapoton, wherever you are. Ooh. Oh. And let's do Berserk. One of these. And another Berserk. There you go. Let's see, who's the guy I gotta talk to? This guy? Ferry skipper. Let's go to Limsa Laminsa. And there we go. Oh, wait, went to the wrong thing. I went to the wrong thing. I mean, that's not a bad thing to go to, but I did go to the wrong thing. Hey, Zoan? Wern Zoan? I have been in contact, not conflict, I have been in contact with Reinfred, and he had naught but praise for you, Ragnar. Your representation of the guild has been exemplary. There is one more task I would have you complete this day, a task that will demonstrate for you just strong you have become. Report to Skafgum, where he waits on the bank of the ageless river, and he shall help you unveil the untapped power of your axe. So, I think yeah. I gotta say, it was a very good idea to pick back up from the beginning. You know, refamiliarize yourself with, it was good for me to refamiliarize myself with how everything's kind of connected, you know? You realize that a lot of their structure placement and all that stuff, it's very well thought out. Let's go this way. I guess I'm appreciating it more. Hello. Let's see. I think I can get on from here. Nope. Nope. Okay. There we go. Hello, Skapkin. Aye, lad. I know why you're here. And after seeing this big old boulder, I'd wager you know why you're here too. Now, my rock's a bit more of a challenge than those pebbles Rockheim had you training on. To crack this beauty will require a relatively heavy swing. Impossible, you say? Ha. Wernzoen wouldn't send you out here if he didn't think you capable. Alright. Alright, Skafgum. Would you look at that, and on your first attempt too. Well, I guess it's back to the Axe Master for you. Okie dokie. I probably could have teleported here, but Why waste it? No? Okay, now I could have teleported here. I keep forgetting to, like, look at the cooldown. It's right there. Ugh. Okay. I knew you would return before long. The deafening crack of the shattering boulder reached me even here. The feat of strength... Let's turn that off. This feat of strength deserves recognition, and you shall have it in form of a new technique. Adopted and perfected by our guild forebears, the tomahawk throw was first devised by pirates as an opening attack on closing enemy vessels. Though we primarily focus on close quarter combat, you will no doubt find that having a powerful ranged strike at your disposal greatly expands your tactical versatility. I sense that the impending confrontation with Kujata weighs heavily on your mind, Ragnar. But hurried swings lead to glancing blows. There is no swift road to attaining the peak of mastery you seek, only a steadied, measured ascent. Okay, that's +9, plus 23. We're gonna go with that. Tomahawk. Okay. Let's go to character. Oh, wait. I got the Ethernet shards. Okay, and then we go to the east, right? Yes. Ooh. Nice and foggy. One thing about this game, I definitely need to learn how to do things on cooldown. Like, just press the button when it's available. It'll make life better for you. Rather than, I'm like the kind of, this was something, so... my first MMO was EverQuest, and I really liked it, but there really wasn't a whole lot to it. If you played it now, I mean, it's still going. You can go and download it, much like this game, for free, and give it a shot. But it was very floaty, you know. It never really felt like you were doing anything, I guess, is how I'd put it. I mean, you'd have, like, animation for attacks and whatnot, but it didn't feel like they had landed. Anyway, so... but and I played other MMOs as well, but the first one I really got into for, like, the end game was... World of Warcraft. And I didn't understand rotations. And back in those days, and even a little bit to this day, I feel like I'm saving. I'm saving for, like, a big attack that's going to make up for all the other attacks, right? And that's not how it works. You should really... oh god, no. Well, okay. You want to die? You should really, like, use stuff whenever it's available. And over, you know, a period of time, that's how you, you know, do a lot of damage. I didn't realize that. you know, back in the day. This was a Wednesday. No, it wasn't Wednesday. It was Burning Crusade. Me and my guild were making progress against, I think the thing's name was Gruul or Ghoul. It's been forever, but I was not. I was being outdamaged by healers, and that's simply of the mindset that, you know, I was. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That was of the mindset of like, I need to save for, you know, my big hit, and you know, I had to learn to use everything when it was available and not like save, because that's who I am as a person. Like, economically, I'm a saver. I make nothing, and I have enough saved so that if I lost my job, I'd be okay for like a year and a half. I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Good to see the tools back and in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say of Severin when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spied him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. Couldn't care less if the wastrel won't work, but when he consorts with cut purses that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Fair enough. Staleworn ought to know what sort of scalawag he's dealing with. Take word to him, will you? Okay. Well, I didn't do anything. But yeah. So, I've really got to get in the habit of using my cooldowns when they're available. I wonder. Hello, Staleworn. What have you got for me? Pirates making off with our tools? Brefwall did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished. Okay. I'll take that. I've come to expect a great deal from you, lad. And you've never once let me down. Yet what I'd ask of you now goes beyond aught I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Just deserts, yes. It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Severin by now? Yes, I am. Well, the schemin' scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came from him, or for him, he's been skulking about in that manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damnin', but when I had words with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. We're gonna save the guy? The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I try asking Grinweda at the Aetherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed. All right. Do the Aetherite. Where are you? Hey, Grinweda. Nothing that passes through those gates escaped my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sods said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than swip whatever it was they had pickled their brains, or that had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure and give them a cuff round the ear for me, will you? Okay. So where are we headed? This away. I wonder how I can clear stuff off of my... Oh well. Okay. Hello. Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done, claiming to take the lads out for a drink only to lead us straight into a bloody trap, it don't get no lower than that. I don't like the Severin guy. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready. But the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them. Do I? Do I gotta help them? All right. My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for. Severin might have gotten us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be in that conniving bastard's debt. To arms! Okay. A true knave. You betray even yourself, Severin. Is that... what's his face from Baldur's Gate 2 and 3? We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves you debt to us unpaid. Few are they who have betrayed the Serpent Reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Where's Boo? Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch, your life is all you have left. And worthless though it may be, we shall take it. Oh, hi. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Alright, chum. Let's do this. Defeat the clay golem. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Hello. Ishtola. The snake slithered away. I am only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Aw. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Lamentin factions. Whom do they serve? The beast tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahagan and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Lusso foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlian ring more true. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see ether, yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlian seem commonplace. Here, for you. Have you come for the festivities? It always starts with a flower girl. Today, the maelstrom officially makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Sea Song Grotto, perhaps? What have we here? Can you walk? 'Tis I. Regrettably, no, he eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here has appraised me of all that transpired. His account shed some light about how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagan. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first, I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Staleworn will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation. But I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. Okay. Ah, he told me of you. Perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Y'shtola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the aether in the hopes that it might offer up some clues as to our predicament. I'd say I owed you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem, forgive me, mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell. Okay. One sec. Okay, I'm back. You'll probably notice that the time has gone forward a bit and I am AFK. Oh my god. But that's because I had to go take care of something. The miracle of editing. See, when's the next thing that I'm getting? Storm's Path at 26. Well, that's going to be a while. Restores own HP. Don't mind if I do. Right, Staleworm. Lo, I knew you'd return. Y'shtola delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, the lot of them sporting the same haunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sahagin? 7 hells, reavers. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but fishbacks flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We've got a code, you see. But the reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Laminsons. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagin masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long round here, and word soon spread all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the reavers offered me a way out. My freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear 'em talk of how you stood up to the reavers at last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs. Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And I'll always be in your debt, Staleworn. I owe you a debt too, Ragnar. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Badron what happened from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travels, son. Okay, where am I going? Oh, I know. Return. Let's go to the Aft Castle. This is where I want to be, right? Yes, it is. Hello. Well, the mantle of adventure does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did, but while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some of the darkened dungeons, stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus did we construct the Hall of the Novice, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. The hall can be found just north of Aleport in western Lanosia. Within its walls, we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Cool. Hall of the Novice. You now have access to Hall of the Novice. Designed especially for your chosen role, these solo exercises will teach you the ins and outs of party combat. You may access them at any time, either by selecting Hall of the Novice from the duty section of the main menu, or by speaking to any of the smiths found in Adventurers Guild across Eorzea. Complete these exercises to receive a set of gear that will aid you on your journey. I am prepared for the Hall of the Novice. Yeah, let's do that now. Listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big strike, so save yourself some hurt and step clear of the impact. Show you've learned to get out of the way and ye pass. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Prepared to start then, are ye? Yes, I am. This training exercise is now underway. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. Oh god. Yeah, I thought it's probably a good idea to get out of the big fuck off indicator, you know? It was just, I just put 2 and 2 together there and decided that you were pissing me off. Oh no, now it's my turn. I'll teach you to not ignore a ranged opponent. Your last test will be to evade us both. Oh god. Ah. Keep calm and watch for the signs. Okay. And this concludes your exercise. Come see me for your reward. Outstanding. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't long survive the profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of me lessons will earn ye a piece of armor to help ye in your chosen role. Ye can repeat the same lesson with the other masters and be rewarded with equipment what works best for students of their combat style. Here's your bonus for completing the exercises. Remember this training on the field of battle. I will. Okay. Let's see what this is. Item level 17. Okay. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. Yes, sir. Let's see. Get that. Oh my god, there's so many. Well, that's fine. Execute a combo to increase MRD. Listen up, novice. When it comes to your place in the party, you're the wall of steel what takes the enemy's hits. Soaking up the pain and keeping your mate safe, that's what you need to focus on most during battle. Enmity is a measure of how badly a foe wants to kill ye, and it's your job to be at the top of every enemy's list. So for this exercise, you'll be learning about enmity and how to build it. Remember to bolster yourself with defiance before every battle. That'll get your foes to notice you nice and early. The best way to establish yourself as a threat, string together some nasty combinations. Damn dyslexia. In your case, I'd start out with a heavy swing and follow it up with maim. Show me a solid series of blows, and I'll consider your lesson learned. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Okay. Hit that wooden warrior with your combination. Heavy swing first, maim second. Don't try nothing fancy. Get the order wrong more than 4 times, and we'll start over. Okay. Boop. 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 Keep to the order I told ye. I mean, I feel like you should have figured this out by now, but okay. And this concludes the exercise. Wow. Okay. Do your combo. Turn on the thing, and then do the thing. When faced with a single foe, it's the simple methods that are often the most effective. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this training on the field of battle. Okay. Yeah. Duty commenced. Listen up, novice. Do you recall how you built enemy in the last exercise? This time you'll be testing that combination on a proper opponent. I've said this before, lad, but it bears repeating. Your job is to soak up the pain and keep your mates safe. And you do that by directing the foe's enmity onto yourself. If your ally is still standing at the end of the fight, I'll count that as a win. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Defeat the axe-wielding training partner. Okay. Yes. Let's go. The training exercise is now underway. Pound your opponent with your combination. Don't let your ally get hit. Alright. As you've seen, combinations are a fine way of building enmity. When a party is relying on ye to take the hits, you need a reliable method for grabbing the enemy's attention. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this training on the field of battle. Okay. Character. Listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll learn how to build enmity with multiple foes. Have you tried using overpower technique? It'll let you aggravate an entire group of enemies. Overpower hits every bugger within a circle around you. Make sure you're positioned so you don't miss anyone. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Okay. Use your overpower technique to hit all 3 dummies at once. If you fail to carry out the instructions 5 times... Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think here. All right. And I think here. There we go. This gives you a good idea of like how far they can be. Okay. When facing multiple foes, it's all about positioning. See? Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this training on the field of battle. Okay. Do it again. I'll do it again. Let's see. So there are 8 exercises, and I'm on 5. Listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll be training against multiple opponents. Use overpower to gain enmity with a group, just like you practice. Be sure that the enemy is only interested in hitting you. Defeat every enemy on the field, and I'll consider your lesson learned. Are you ready to begin? Yes, we are, sir. Once you've got the situation under control, you start using your combo. And this concludes the exercise. Awesome. Do you see how fighting a group calls for a different technique? I do. If you want to be at your most effective, you need to switch your tactics to meet the situation. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this training on the field of battle. Okay. Yeah. Listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll learn to establish enmity with a ranged attack. In battle, your enemies won't care not for fair, stroll into a pack of foes, and you're asking to get swarmed. And your tomahawk technique will be the tool for the job. Rather than blunder into a mob of nasties, you're better off pulling a few at a time from a safe distance. Defeat every enemy on the field, and I'll consider your lesson learned. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Prepared to start then, are ye? Okay. I'll do one at a time. Use Tomahawk to break a chunk away from the group, and then grab their full attention. Okay. Yeah, I did see how easy it was. The situation don't always allow it, but often there's a better strategy than charge. Boy. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this training on the field of battle. Will do. Oh boy. Listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll learn to deal with reinforcements. Sometimes, they're latecomers to a battle, so you've got to stay alert. If you notice a new foe arrive, don't give in to panic. Keep calm and pick up the enemy with your usual tools. Are they too far away for a combination? Then reel them in with a tomahawk. Once you've got everyone nice and close, you can switch to overpower to keep that enmity flowing. Defeat every enemy on the field and I'll consider your lesson learned. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. I'm ready to begin right now. Yes. This training exercise is now underway. The Axeman will call for aid at certain points in the battle. Prioritize taking down the reinforcements. Get rid of you first. Right. Rounding up reinforcements ain't so hard, eh? Nope. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this training on the field of battle. Cool. Can take off this. I don't want to be a pirate. Let's see. Oh. Now that looks proper. Okay, one last one. According to my records, blah, blah, blah. And we want this ring because it increases XP when level 30 and below. Comments. Oh boy. This is it. The final exercise. As the culmination of your training, all the skills you've learned will be put to the test. Breathe deep, remember your lessons, and you'll do fine. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Prepared to start then, are ye? Yes. Right, let's start with the basics. Keep the foe away from your allies and watch your positioning. Out of there. You're near the end of it now, lad, but stay focused. This one's a bit of a handful. Sure it is. I'm waiting for like something else to come along. All right. Congratulations on completing the course, lad. Here's a little something to mark the occasion. All right. Let's interject. That must be a, well, for starters. Put that on. Okay. And let's look at actions and traits. Yeah. Roll. Interject. Interrupts the use of a target's action. I would probably put that... Well, what's this? Oh, that's stun. Yeah, I'd probably put that on there for now. Wait, is there more? There's no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. May the wisdom you gained in the Hall of the Novice serve you well on your adventures. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Bloody elves. Life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. But you needn't worry yourself about young Servin. The Yellow Jackets, as ends out the punishment, is a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from Engen to Keelholland. Kindly gent that he is. Keelholland's worse! Bro, look up Keelholland. They drag you under the ship and, like, literally tear you in half. I'm only jesting with ye. I'll see he's treated fair. Now, it sounds to me like you've done everything old Stelwern asked of ye, and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lad. As for reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. Owed ye fancin' keepin' company for a spell, with a free room and board. Venturin's a tryin' business, after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fightin' ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursin' a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for ye, so make use of it. Not that you'll have much time for lying around. What with all the leaves you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention I'm putting your name down for leaves? Our guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk'll pay avoiding doing an honest day's labor. Just give to Morkree a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some tasks for ye to do. Oh, and it's all above board, case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side near, unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell ye, if it turns out they'd had aught to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 hells to pay. A proper bleedin' reckoning. Mayhaps that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. But we'll have time for such talks when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the winch's hospitality. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from under duty in the main menu and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable to your present class and level. Okay. Sky high. Well, that makes that makes what to pick much easier. How do ye fare, Ragnar? Rested and ready to expand your horizons? Sure. Let's say I rested. Well then, I have an idea where you might be heading next. Have ye heard of the skylift out in Middle Lenosia? Lenosha. Is it Lenosha? It might be Lenosha. I'll call it Lenosha from now on. If you've ever visited Woad Whisper Canyon, then you must have been up and down the thing at least once. It's that bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using it to haul cargo up the cliff face. Hard labor, that is, and I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs. What no bigger has time to deal with. What no bugger has time to deal with. Track down the head of the operation bloke by the name of Workrit. These weird names. And he'll be sure to put ye to work on a task or two. Okay, so going this way. I think I go this way. Yeah, I do. Well, I finally look decent. I like this look quite a bit, actually. Baderon sent you out here, did he? Then consider yourself welcome at the Skylift. Look at that bloody cliff, will ye? One blast of fiery hell from that huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo still needs to get through, though, so this mess of wood and pulleys was our solution to the problem. Well, one of them at least. If the gods were kind, and they ain't, I'd have about a dozen more workers to handle me growing list of headaches. Okay. Well, I got to get to work. So, yeah. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow.